In this video, I'm going to talk about a multiplication trick that involves a multiple of 5 and an even number. Let's say we need to multiply 45 with 14. Many people will look at this and say, oh, this is a two-digit number times a two-digit number. I have no clue. I have to use a calculator. Well, actually, I can transform this entire multiplication into a single-digit multiplication. But how? Well, this is a multiple of 5. This is an even number. So what I'm going to do is to double 45 into 90. On the other hand, I'm going to halve 14 into 7. Now, instead of multiplying 45 with 14, I'm only going to multiply 90 with 7. This is really easy because there's an ending 0. All I need to do is 9 times 7, which is 63. With the extra ending 0, I get 630, and this is the final answer. Wait a second, why does this work? The reason it works is because 14 can be split up. Well, instead of thinking about 14, I would rather think about this as 2 times 7. I'm not really changing anything. I'm just rewriting 14 as its own factors. This would not affect the product. But when I do this, I can try to put a pair of parentheses around 45 and 2. Because multiplication is associative, I can put parentheses anywhere I want. So in this way, we get our 90 from the product 45 times 2. Together with times 7, we have exactly the expression that we had before. Now you can see why it works. 14 is split into 2 and 7, and therefore, visually, it looks like 14 is halved into a 7. On the other hand, the 2 is multiplied to 45 first, and so visually, we have 45 times 2 being doubled into a 90. So, let us illustrate with a couple more examples to ensure that we really understand the entire process. Let's say this time we are multiplying 12 with 35. So what would I do? First, I will try to halve the 12 into a 6. And on the other hand, I'm going to double the 35 into 70. Please bear in mind, the whole point is to double the number ending with a 5 into a number ending with a 0, and on the other hand, halving the even number. So we have 6 times 70, and we get 420 as the answer. How about 18 times 55? You may try to pause the video and try to do it yourself. 18 can be halved into a 9. And on the other hand, 55 times 2, I will get 110. 9 times 11 is 99. Together with the ending 0, we get 990 as the final answer. How about 25 times 24? You can try to pause the video and do it yourself again. 25 will be doubled into 50. And on the other hand, 24 is halved into a 12. 5 times 12 is 60. And together with the ending 0, we have 600 as the answer. Next, let us try to go for the challenge and work on 45 times 124. Once again, you may pause the video and work on it yourself. 45 will be doubled into 90. As for 124, I will halve it into 62. This time, I have to multiply 9 with 62, which is still pretty bad. But it's a lot better than multiplying 45 with 124 directly. So 9 times 2 is 18. 9 times 6 is 54, plus the extra 1 from the carry, we'll have 55. And therefore, we have 5,580 as the final answer. Let's try to go for a little bit extra. Let's say I'm going to multiply 75 with 28. If we do the exact same thing as before, then what we will do is to double 75 into 150, and then half the 28 into 14. But we still have to tackle this two-digit number times two-digit number. Is there a way to avoid it as well? Well, let's see. Oh, 15 is another multiple of 5. 14 is still an even number. Therefore, we can once again double this number and make it into 300, and then half this number to make a 7. This time, all we need to do is to multiply 3 with a 7, that's 21. And we are done. In fact, we can try to do everything at once. What do I mean? Let's see it again. 75 can be rewritten as 3 times 25. As for 28, we can rewrite it as 4 times 7. Once again, multiplication is associative, and therefore we can try to put a pair of parentheses around 25 and 4. This will give us 3 times 100 times 7, and of course, we will have our 2100 as the final answer. Let's summarize what we have learned. If we have a number ending with a 5 multiplied to an even number, what we should do is to double the number ending with a 5 so that we have an ending 0. And at the same time, we have to halve the even number so that we can save our multiplication power. If you like our video, please subscribe our channel and you will learn a lot more interesting math with us. Thank you.